Sophia Way's annual fundraising event, Sheltering, a Place to Call Home. The Sophia Way acknowledges that we gather on Indigenous land, which is the traditional territory. Welcome to the Sophia Way's annual fundraising event, Sheltering, a Place to Call Home. The Sophia Way acknowledges that we gather on Indigenous land, which is the traditional territory of Coast Salish peoples, specifically the Duwamish tribe. My name is Suzanne Justice, and I am the chair of the board of directors at the Sophia Way. I have been involved with this amazing organization for the last 3 years, and I'm honored to be here and could not be more proud of the work that we do for our community. We're excited to be together for the next 30 minutes or so. You'll hear from a managing executive director, Dietrich Clayton. You'll also Welcome to the Sophia Way's annual fundraising event, Sheltering, a Place to Call Home. The Sophia Way acknowledges that we gather on Indigenous land, which is the traditional territory of Coast Salish peoples, specifically the Duwamish tribe. My name is Suzanne Justice, and I am the chair of the board of directors at the Sophia Way. I have been involved with this amazing organization for the last 3 years, and I'm honored to be here and could not be more proud of the work that we do for our community. We're excited to be together for the next 30 minutes or so. You'll hear from a managing executive director, Dietrich Clayton. You'll also hear from Jim McEachran, our 2023 Grace of Giving awardee, and also a client who I hear is a huge Seahawks fan. We're here today to raise funds for the operations and programs of the Sophia Way. It takes a community to reach a goal, and I am confident that you will help us reach and even exceed our goal of $250,000 today. We're honored to spend this time with our community, who we know is dedicated, compassionate, and supportive of women who are seeking shelter, safety, and stability on the East Side. With that being said, I would love to introduce to you our MC for the evening, Carrie Pravitz. Carrie has over 20 years of experience working on community, economic, and organizational development in East King County and leadership roles in not-for-profit, business, and government settings. She currently serves as the manager of community engagement at Amazon, and we are beyond thrilled to have her join us this year for our spring fundraiser. Please join me in welcoming Carrie Pravitz.
Thank you, Suzanne. Your support and contributions to the Sophia Way are invaluable, and we are forever grateful for your time, the time and energy you devote to helping women in need on the East Side. Hello, everyone. We're here, and a warm welcome to Sheltering, a Place Called Home. I'm Carrie Pravitz. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the manager of community engagement at Amazon here on the East Side. I'm thrilled and honored to be the MC for today's event. Amazon's proud to support the Sophia Way and our hyper-local engagement here on the East Side, supporting organizations like the Sophia Way, help us to be a part of the fabric of the community and uplift our entire community. As we come together today to support women experiencing homelessness, I'm humbled to be part of such a dedicated and passionate community. Your virtual presence shows me that you are committed to making a real difference in the lives of the women who need it the most. I hope you'll enjoy this journey we're about to go on, in which we're going to share stories of hope and lives changed. We are very grateful for our generous sponsors who are committed supporters of the Sophia Way. So thank you to Amazon, Overlake Hospital, Banner Bank, Dunn Lumber, Evergreen Health, Symetra, Viome, Delivery Express, Home Street Bank, Kitsap Bank, Parklands North Creek, and Umpqua Bank. We thank you for your continued partnership and steadfast support. Your unwavering commitment to our vision of all women having a place to call home is a testament to the compassion and generosity that exists within our community here. We also know that we have some elected officials watching us virtually today, so thank you for joining us. And we have some hosting parties happening, so thank you to the Sophia Way board member, Beth Osborne, for a party at Symetra. You're actually right down the street from us right now. And then we have caring champions who are gathered at the First Bellevue Congregational Church and having a watch party supported by Sunita Shastri, our board member, and is supported by the Sophia Way staff. I hope you all are having a great time. Our goal today is to raise $250,000. Thanks to our sponsors and early supporters, we're well on the way to that, and we have $117,000 raised so far. We'd also like to thank Suzanne and Mike Sievert for their generous gift of $50,000 in matching funds today to boost the impact of donations that are made today. Without your support, the Sophia Way cannot serve women and offer them the safety and stability they need. We hope you'll be inspired by the stories you'll hear today and to donate and help us meet and possibly exceed our goal of $250,000. And here's how you can make your gift to support women. You can go to www.sophiaway.org/donate. The link is also in the caption of this video and in your comments. Once again, thank you for joining us today, for all you do, and for being a beacon of hope to the women we serve. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the Sophia Way's Executive Managing Director, Deetra Clayton. She's been with the Sophia Way for over 6 years and has served in various roles within the organization. She is committed to serving the Eastside community and helping women find safety and stability. Please welcome Deetra.
For that beautiful introduction. Thank you all for bearing with us during the technology thing. I'm glad I'm not someone that has to lead that in the organization. As you heard, I've been with the Sophia Way for 6 years. It has been an amazing 6 years. I'm excited to share with you a little bit of where we are on our journey. Many of you participated in the Sophia Way Forward, which was a strategic planning thing. So I'll talk a little bit more about that. But I want to start with something very exciting. Last year, we housed 128 women. Our goal was 125. As you know, every time I'm up here, our goal is all of the women, anyone that comes to us, making sure that they can find a home. These events help us be able to do that. So last year, 128 women. This year so far, 44 women. Go ahead, applause, jump up and down. I know that I'm pretty excited about that. I also have a little bit of inside information that there are 10 to 15 women that are waiting for actual, the processing that goes through with getting their forever homes, which is very exciting to us. In addition to that, we are living into our Sophia Way home, our Sophia Way Forward, which is creating more transitional housing, bolstering the actual services that we have on site, and some of those are behavioral health services. I'm very excited to say that we started last year with figuring out not only that this was a need, but how could we truly address it. So we have, one of the ways is amazing group activities. There's art therapy, meditation, life skills, effective internal, wow. Obviously, I need this help right now, but effective interpersonal communication. And there's about 20 unduplicated clients per month that participate in these groups. That's really amazing because that means we're not only keeping the women that are there, but any additional woman that's coming to want to participate in these groups is participating, and that's great for us. The shelter staff also participate in some of these activities, not only the groups, but adult daily living skills, ADLs, for those of you that do this work. Sometimes there are things that when you're experiencing trauma and homelessness, you're not able to really focus on. So they could be things like finances, really understanding what financial literacy looks like. Our shelter staff actually help with that as well. The other thing I want to kind of mention that I had talked about before is not only we have our transitional housing units, but we also are building more housing for senior women. And I'm happy to say that we went from 3 last year to 4 this year, and that's great, right? We hope to get more and continue our partnerships with the people that allow us to be able to do that. We aim to be a more equitable organization. You've heard us say that, but I'm excited to tell you that over the last 3 to 4 years, we've raised our wages 20%. As we know, the living wage is closer to 30-something, so that's something that we're aiming to do as well. And we cannot do that without the contributions of you to make sure that we are providing our staff the living wage that they need to be able to serve our women. It takes a quite amount of training, as you can know. Meeting someone where they're at sometimes means knowing a little bit about diabetes. Sometimes it means knowing a little bit about mental health. Sometimes it means knowing a little bit about divorce. It means knowing a lot. So being able to provide the training that we need to our staff and pay them what they need to be able to serve our women is vital. I want to also thank you all for your community support. Without you in the community, we would not be doing very well. Sophia Way relies on you for meals, as well as all of those activities I talked about, and anything I actually dream of, the community has been able to provide. So one of those incidents was a tea party, so everyone can also paint little beautiful paintings and share with the community what they felt was important to them. When I asked the community for that, you all provided the in-kind donations to be able to do that. This brings me to Jim McEachran. He's going to be getting our Grace of Giving Year honoree. And Jim is amazing because not only has he been in the community for some time, but he's personally taken the time to answer any questions I have about the East Side. And for those of you that know Jim, you know that he's been around a million kajillion years, and he's not offended when I say that. I'm delighted to be the one that's introducing him. We are so honored to have Jim to be our champion. Jim is selfless. He dedicates his time and energy into supporting the Sophia Way and many other countless causes to build a thriving community. We thank him for his unwavering passion for helping others and his incredible impact on the community and me personally. Thank you so much.
My name is Jim McEachran, and in 1983 I came to Bellevue to lead a large Lutheran church as a pastor. Senior pastor, I had an opportunity to meet with all kinds of people. She came in and she said, "I'm working with women to have a shelter." And I said, "That's marvelous." I said, "What do you need?" Before I recognized the ask would come. And she said, "Money." I said, "Tell me what you need. You've got it." I was hooked from day one. And here we are years later, and I'm still hooked to this mission because it works and leads to sustainability for women who have nothing overhead, nothing in their stomach, and nothing to look forward to. Sophia Way's story is one, when you have a dream, it's like planting a seed in the ground. This big packet of marigolds, for example, they're just so beautiful, but it takes time. And while we're waiting for these things to grow, we become very impatient. So I throw it on a seed packet and say, we're looking for forget-me-not. And that's the key to the growth of this organization. No woman is forgotten in the pathway of Sophia Way's vision for renewal. Lives changed, growth happens, and the next generations have hope because of what's happening in this shelter. My area of concern goes to infinity, to the ends of the earth. I use some fashionable words: time, talent, treasure, and voice. You got the time, you use your talent, and your tithe, your dollar resources, and your voice to make change happen. It's about health and security. I tell people what you do today in your circle of action is what will change the world because you're there, you care, and you have a story.
Thank you, Jim, for making our community a better place by shining a light on the power of kindness and compassion. And also thank you, Deetra. You all are so fortunate to have Deetra as the executive director here at the Sophia Way. Her care is contagious. I hope Jim's words today inspired you to make a difference and within your circle of action and sphere of influence. You can support women seeking shelter at the Sophia Way and make your gift by clicking on the link in the comments. Once again, www.sophiaway.org/donate. We're well on our way to reaching that goal of $250,000. At this point, we're at $135,000, so keep it up. Remember, your gifts will support women to find a place called home. Women like Julie. Julie found comfort and care at Helen's place when she needed it most. Julie radiates positivity and energy. She is a huge Seahawks fan, but that is only one part of her life. She has a beautiful story that we'll hear now.
Hi, my name's Julie. Born and raised Pacific Northwest girl. Spent summers on Lake Washington. I love everything about Seattle, Pike Place Market, the mountains, the water, all of that.
I remember Julie calling on the phone. She called multiple times a day, every day. They told her that a bed was open and she showed up like within an hour.
It was a huge weight off my shoulders. First of all, to have a safe place and a roof and not really have an expiration date. You know, before that I was staying in a local motel and there was definitely expiration date with that because finances run out. Liz and I kind of came up together the first week. She started out as a staff lead and I was a new client and we just got to know each other and then it blossomed from there. She would come and sit down and talk to me or eat with me. I was always very comfortable with her. I mean, immediate trust. No questions asked. When I got really sick and didn't know it, it was Liz that noticed that I was not behaving normally.
Julie went through a medical emergency at Helen's Place. It was definitely very serious and probably more serious than I realized at the time. But I was just there and this was this person that I had gotten to know for however many months that I care about as a human being. And I just want her to be okay in general and get any sort of medical treatment that she needs to.
I know that no matter what, you know, she's always there with me and that kind of unconditional care and love is usually reserved, you know, for family members.
One of the reasons why we suggested moving her into one of our transitional housing properties was that she started pet sitting.
I'm a licensed veterinary technician. Animals have always been my work, my happiness, my joy, everything.
She has a lot more knowledge than just the basic dog sitter. She would start getting these jobs and wanting to take more and more. Her business has blossomed from there.
I couldn't be happier because who doesn't want to love what they do, be good at it, and then, you know, get paid to do it. So Sophia Way provided me with not only resources to get started, but also gave me confidence to go out and look for these clients and be comfortable enough to ask for a fair wage.
She's absolutely blossomed from where she was when she started at Helen's Place and she was so unsure of herself, and now she has this business and she's looking into moving out into her own place soon.
I've met some of the most incredible women through Sophia's Way and Helen's Place. I think a one common denominator that we all have as clients is that there are some rough things going on in our lives that have put us in this position.
The Sophia Way, I think as a whole, we really just try to help people grow, help them achieve what they want to do. We're just there to help people.
It means the world to know that there are people and these places available that really want to not only take away that fear and provide a stable place to live, a secure place to live, a safe place to live. That makes the other things possible.
Yeah, it's like,
What are you gonna do? Isn't that such a beautiful story? We see this every day with our case managers that are compassionate and caring. They're always looking out for our clients and understanding what they need. Today, Julie is thriving because Liz was able to offer her support in a way that allowed Julie to feel safe and empowered, not only to seek medical attention, but really engage. That life-saving, sorry, choked me up a little bit, but that life-saving power is within our case management team and is within our shelter staff. The help that Liz provided allowed Julie to open up and pursue her passion and realize her potential.
and you all make it possible for women like Julie to have caring case managers, a place of stability, access to medical care, and so much more. And your support is needed now more than ever. So we're asking you to give. The Sophia Way serves 100 women every day. They have a bed to rest and sleep, nourishing food to give them strength, and case managers to hold their hands and comfort them. Please give now by clicking the link in the comments, www.sophiaway.org/donate.
You said that so well. We need your help to ensure that every woman that we serve has that support. Your donations will make a big difference in their lives, helping them get back on their feet. Every dollar counts, every contribution counts. I urge you to consider donating to help ensure that women are supported and can truly thrive. Your generosity can literally change lives of the women struggling to find hope and a way forward. We have a housing goal of 125. Again, I'll say it every time, off script or on. We want to house everyone and get everyone connected to the services that they need, and I mean that, and we all mean that here. Please give today to help ensure that Julie and many others like her have the place to rebuild their futures.
And to make Deetra's goal of 125 women served a possibility, we need our $250,000 raise. So here's a quick update. We are at $142,000 right now. So please don't stop giving, don't stop believing. It's gonna make me start singing. Don't forget, we have matching funds of up to $50,000 today. Once again, thank you to Suzanne and Mike Sievert for your generous heart. And you can double the impact of your donation if you qualify for corporate matching with your employer. The quickest way to give is by donating at sophiaway.org/donate. We have a few more minutes. We want to thank you for being in the room with us virtually, for being here. You show your compassion and solidarity with some of the most vulnerable women in our community.
We see a passionate and compassionate community everywhere. Now say that 4 times fast. We are so grateful for your gifts that help provide training to our staff who are walking alongside our women to provide life-stabilizing services and a place to rest for those who come to the Sophia Way just for shelter. Before we say goodbye, I would like to express my appreciation to Carrie. Thank you so much, Carrie, for being here. Being the MC, I love it. I don't want to be up here alone. I love you all, but having someone with me is great. Thank you. And for supporting the Sophia Way, and thank you, our community, for being very generous. And a special thanks to Amazon. We're in their beautiful building for hosting the fundraiser this year. So far, we have gotten
$155,000. Keep it up.
Woo! We really want to surpass that $250K. So I know all of you are just waiting to give that $300,000, $400,000. Can't wait to see that check and personally call you. There will be a recording of this event available in a few hours at sophiaway.org. Please share it with your family, friends, colleagues, whoever else you think could hear this message and might be impacted by our services and the support that we give the community. Thank you for being with us this afternoon, and I hope you enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's been
Thank
great.
you.
Take care.